that made a lot of sense to me. It created stability for our group and our members, as well as an opportunity for me to take on a leadership position. And I would encourage any of you who are in that similar situation, take that plunge and look at the opportunity of franchise ownership within the Entrepreneur Nation. And it's been very rewarding for me and my group. There's a lot of demand for it, and within the community, we've quickly formed a second chapter after only a month. So I'm very proud of my fellow member Kaylee, who's taken over the Guelph South chapter of the Entrepreneur Nation. And looking forward to helping build that chapter and making it amazing.
Awesome. Thank you. So, because Peter is a CPA, whenever members want to buy the franchise, I always refer them to Peter because he said numbers make sense. Imagine a CPA saying numbers make sense to own a franchise of the Entrepreneur Nation. So I refer all of them to him. So that extra responsibility of talking to people all the time, that's why he has the title. Thank you. I'll go to Alexander Variri. I'm going to them based on when they started helping me. Alex started helping me about 5 years ago. We were doing a virtual group during the pandemic. And then he decided to help me to start a chapter in Guelph. Actually, the chapter that Peter finally bought, they are good people, they work well together. And so he helped me to start a chapter in Guelph. We didn't have one there, and we continue leading the virtual chapter with you, Alex. Alex is a commercial litigation lawyer. So if your business is sued or you want to sue someone, guess what? Because business owners, we face all those things, right? Yeah. And he likes dealing with fraud. If you hear of any fraud cases, suing people, like we know cases. Just hold on, Jerry. We know cases where people take money from people and say we are going to build this, and they don't. People take money from you and they don't do what they said. Alex is on it. So I'm talking for Alex because he's a lawyer. I know lawyers don't talk for themselves that much, so I hope I've done. Alex is also our main sponsor. If you look at it, he's our main sponsor. He has been sponsoring our event for the last 4 years, and he actually employed my son Eric, because Eric is a paralegal now. So Alex has gone above and beyond for the Entrepreneur Nation, and I'm like, Alex, why can't you buy shares? That is the only thing that is remaining. Whatever you want to say.
So thanks everybody. Like Peter said, let's give a quick shout out to how much I appreciate everyone in this group of members. The reason I've had success as a lawyer at this part of my career is the referrals that have actually just come in, like Peter saying, relationships, like dollars, I like referrals, they're great. They come in from friends I meet here. So I strongly encourage everyone to stick with this if you're new, and if you're already established, you know how great it is. I don't need to tell you again, and I'll leave it at that.
Thank you. Testimonials for Alex Jeremy. Jeremy, I can talk about them on TV for 30 minutes. Is the topmost in terms of receiving referrals from the Entrepreneur Nation. Last year, he received referrals to the tune of 300,000. It's right here. It's not a lie. So if you take the Entrepreneur Nation seriously, those things can happen. So thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
So again, I'm going based on when they joined the regional director network, so I don't look like I'm discriminating. So I'll go to Rekin Mosaria. Rekin Mosaria is also a commercial litigation lawyer in Toronto. They don't see competition because lawyers can refer clients to each other. One is in Guelph, the other one is in Toronto. I want to tell you that Rekin Mosaria has worked for the Ontario Securities Commission. Right? So he knows all those financial matters, all anti-money laundering things that happen. You know everything. He has sued for Ontario Securities Commission. I thank you because I know you are very busy even to find time to drive from Toronto to come here. And Rekin is also a sponsor of the Entrepreneur Nation and is the franchise owner for the Toronto chapter. Thank you.
I have had just a fantastic experience with Entrepreneur Nation for the past 2 years that I've been here, and without repeating what we've already heard about how it is such a great place to meet people and develop relationships for referral generation, it's also been a place where I've been able to lean on people where I need to have a quick question answered by somebody who is in a different area, and I'm trying to feel out a litigation matter. Is this something that goes beyond the standard of care or not? Let me talk to someone who's in that field and find out what normal practice is. And I get such great responses and absolutely quickly because of the relationships that have been built. So it's been fantastic for me. I know it has for everyone else here. And like everyone else has done here, I'd encourage you to stick with it if you're new to it.
Thank you. I hang out with the lawyers, and I thank lawyers for accepting me, because that's why I talk on LinkedIn, because I know I'm protected. So let me introduce another lawyer. Michael Ediat, thank you. He's a lawyer in Burlington. He also joined the Entrepreneur Nation and decided to lead the Burlington chapter. I am so happy with what Michael tells me. He said, Lucy, you found me when I was starting my law firm. And he started the law firm and joined the Entrepreneur Nation, and he says members have supported him a lot. I thank you for every feedback that you have given me, Michael. Oh. It's what makes me keep working.
Lucy is the most inspiring person that I have ever met. It is, you make me want to grind, because I know you're on it. It's so lovely. So yes, as Lucy mentioned, I'm the regional director of the Burlington chapter. And as an example of the kind of value that I get from this, we had our meeting today, and the featured speakers were a tax advisor and a civil litigator. So in an hour and a half, I learned about an estate plan that I didn't know existed, and I heard from a civil litigator about all of the ways that he manages risk. So the idea that you can show up to this type of an environment and have the best in their fields in your back pocket, in your phone, that you can message, you can call. There's nothing that compares to what Lucy has built. And for everybody here that's seeing the success, it's lovely to be a part of this. So I'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Michael. So Michael has also started an event center like this in Burlington. So when we are going to go to Burlington, we will go to the event center that he has, because I support our members. If you're doing something that I don't know, please let me know, and I'll support you. So I'll go to Scott Collier from Windsor. He's our not newest actually, because we have Kelly. I reached out to Scott on LinkedIn. I looked up his profile, and I thought he can lead a chapter in Windsor. So I reached out to him and said, can we meet and talk and see how to collaborate? So we met on Zoom, and I didn't have to convince you actually. So he started the chapter in Windsor, I think over how many months now?
So February is when we started to build it.
Yes, and it's really going great. Scott is a leadership coach, and I thank you, Scott. I think it's only you and I who are not lawyers, right?
Pretty much.
Seems like it's not a lawyer. Not too late.
Not a lawyer. And thank you so much, Lucy, for bringing me into the Entrepreneur Nation. It's been an absolute delight to be building our chapter in Windsor again, and lots of business professional networking and business referrals and everything that we already know. The one thing that I think sometimes gets missed is the communication and presentation part of what we do. And so I do a lot of presentations, so I get pretty comfortable with it. But for some of our members, this is an opportunity for them to build those communication skills. So the one thing that we know is the fourth greatest fear of people is the fear of large, vicious dogs. The third greatest fear is the fear of airplane flight. The second greatest fear is the fear of dying. So that's only number 2. And the greatest fear is public speaking, doing what we're doing right now. So the average person would rather die in a plane crash while getting bit by a rabid dog than be up here doing what we're doing. But I honestly believe that is a valuable part of our group too, is the fact that they get to present, they would get comfortable public speaking, and that can be a benefit for our members.
Thank you. So we have Kelly Kennedy. Thank you so much. Kelly is in our third year with the Entrepreneur Nation Golf chapter. She's great. She's a mindset coach and business coach. And I thought if she can coach businesses to be better people and better business owners, why can't she lead them? So I drove all the way to Guelph and met with you at the coffee shop. I know you didn't know that I was going to pitch. So I pitched about Kelly becoming the regional director, and she accepted. I thank you.
It was an easy yes. I didn't have to think about it very long. I think I said yes that day, didn't I? So I've been a part of the Guelph chapter since Alex was leading and Peter for almost 3 years now. And so it was really a no-brainer to lead the second Guelph chapter. The Entrepreneur Nation is a networking group unlike any that I've been involved with, and I've been involved with a lot. The reason I wanted to be a part of this group almost 3 years ago was because of the caliber of professionals that are in this room. And that's the reason why I've stayed, and the reason why I want to grow the second Guelph chapter to be just as strong as the first, with referrals and relationships and the connections that we make within that group and within this room. I mean, this group has done a ton for my business and opportunities, and I just want to continue to pay that forward to other people. So thank you, Lucy, for this opportunity. Our first meeting was last week, so we are fresh, but
Thank you, Kelly. So I want to run through quickly those who are not here. Michael Dorego is a mortgage broker in Waterloo. I sold the franchise to Michael in November of last year when they were only 9 members. I am a snowbird. I was leaving the country, and I said, Michael, if you don't lead this, I'm going to shut it down. So he took over, and now the chapter's over 20 members. He has done a great job. Tom Riley is Cambridge. He also joined right away. Within 2 months, I invited him to lead the chapter. He accepted. Brand Matthews is leading Kitchener chapter, senior regional director there. And Jordan Saleh is reading the GTA chapter, and Anne Brew is reading the Scarborough chapter, which we call Toronto East, and Jamie Sylvester, Mississauga. But within there, I own myself several chapters, so I always want to make sure that I also lead the chapter, so I don't forget. So that's really it. I thank you so much. I thank everyone so much. Thank you. So Alex, I think you're going to stay. I want to recognize our sponsors for us to be able to provide what we are providing at the Entrepreneur Nation, including Jeremy Rogers TV. We do that, it's complimentary, we don't charge members for it. This after 5 Mingle, so for us to do that, we have to do it through sponsorships. So I'm inviting all the sponsors who are here today to come forward. Even Rekin is still a sponsor. So members do much more than just being members. Rekin, Chef, if you're a sponsor, please come forward. And we'll make it very quickly so we don't get everyone tired. I reach out to them, a quick LinkedIn message, and say, would you like to sponsor? Would you like to sponsor? And they all said yes. I love it when people say yes. So Alex, as I've said, has been leading sponsoring for 4 years. He's the main sponsor. And Alex, this year, he said, Lucy, I know things have gone up. I know you have not increased the membership for 8 years. We still charge $97, including taxes. So Alex knows that. He said, Lucy, I know everything has gone up. You have not increased the membership. I want to increase my sponsorship. I thank you. Sometimes you make me want to cry. Thank you. So Alex, please, tell them why you decided to sponsor.
Okay, hi everyone again. Why do I sponsor these events? One, Lucy is one of the best promoters I have. So anything she does, I attach myself to do, and it's wholly successful. And that's the proof is in the Guelph chapter and everything that we talked about already. And number 2, I just I'm appreciative of these events and I want them to keep happening. I love seeing my folks from Toronto, Scarborough, all these other chapters, and I've made some friendships well outside of my career. So I very much do look forward to this. So as long as they're happening, I'll keep sponsoring.
Thank you so much, Alex. Just stay there. So Siobhan Lind is a managing partner and insurance broker at Valiant Insurance in Waterdown. Siobhan, this is not your first time to sponsor. You've been sponsoring our event. Siobhan has been with us, I think, for 5 years. And I connected with Siobhan, I think during the pandemic when I was posting saying the Entrepreneur Nation is a bus. I said, I have the bus, can you get in? Can you get in? So he messaged me and said, that bus looks like a Jamaican bus. I said, let's talk. So everything you see me posting is to get people to talk to me. So thank you, Siobhan. Please go ahead.
Of course, thank you, Lucy. You know what? It's been getting on to 5 years since I've been in this chapter. And I can say it's a lot of great stuff. From Lucy, our founder, amazing person, all the incredible people I've met, the referral sources, I want to thank each and every one of you. So thank you, Lucy, thank to our members, and yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Awesome. So I go to Fran Mali. Fran Mali has been part of the Entrepreneur Nation, I think, for over 5 years. She joined during the pandemic, and then she also helped us to start the Mississauga chapter. You have been wonderful. There's one time she paid to be part of 5 chapters because no one does what she does within the Entrepreneur Nation. She is a gifting specialist. She's a customer service experience specialist. She has worked in corporate Canada, and she decided to do her own business so she could offer the service that she was offering out there. I can't say more about you than you can say for yourself, friend. Okay.
You know, I'm always so amazed at how Lucy can gather such wonderful people. Like, I think the Mississauga chapter is the best chapter in the Entrepreneur Nation. I mean, that's just one example of all the other amazing chapter, and it doesn't even matter who I get in contact with. It's like you guys are carbon copies of each other. You absolutely love to build relationships. You absolutely love to nurture relationships, and you're here because of that. And your business is successful because you've chosen relationship over transaction. So give yourself a hand. And it was definitely a no-brainer to join multiple chapters because I absolutely love building and nurturing relationships. So Lucy, thank you for building this wonderful company. Thank you for allowing me to be part of it. And I look forward to getting to know you in the future.
Thank you. And Fran is driving all the way from Brampton. So I thank you. Rick in Mosaria, you come back here again. So because of Alex sponsoring, I said commercial irrigation lawyers do very well within the Entrepreneur Nation. Would you like to sponsor? Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure to be part of this again. These events are fantastic. If you haven't had a chance to come to some of the other After 5 Mingles, make your way down. I was at Burlington last year, and I developed some great relationships from people I met there. And I think you'll find the same thing. There's a lot of openness to meeting people from different chapters, and sometimes there are voids that are filled by those relationships. So I encourage you to come to some of the other events that are planned for later this year.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll let you go. So the other sponsors I have there is Brad Matthews, again from Kitchener. He was not able to make it today. And I have Anne Brew from Toronto East Scarborough, and she was not able to make it today. So you can see members are leading chapters and they are sponsoring and everything else. So I want to introduce you quickly to our service providers. The regional directors are members who lead from the front, the chapters, but the back office, we have a great support team. So if your service provider listed there, and it seems it's Matt and Adam are the ones who are here today. Matt and Adam. Adam, please come forward. I know Adam is a surprise, eh? Is it a surprise? But you knew that you're in the schedule. Yeah. Awesome. So I'm going to introduce Matt first. Matt Ribunj is the CFO for the Entrepreneur Nation. He's the one who controls the money. I don't control the money. I do a lot of sales and the money comes, and Matt is the one who decides even how much I will be paid. So thank you, Matt. He has been working with me for the last 7 years. And because I don't understand numbers very well, I told Matt, if you leave the Entrepreneur Nation, we are living together. So he's not leaving.
What do you think, everyone? Should we give Lucy a raise? It's a pretty good event. I have known Lucy for close to 8 years. We've worked together, and it's been a pleasure. I've made a lot of good friendships, connections, and relationships through this group, and it's been good.
Awesome, thank you. And so Adam Gaba worked with me and held my hand from when I left my job at TD Bank, I think 15 years ago. I didn't know where to print my business cards, where to design or anything. Someone referred me to A&B Print. A&B Print has been printing in London for over 35 years, if not 40 years. Adam is the president and CEO. I met him. He talked to me very wonderfully. In fact, even when I started doing magazines, he was the one who was telling me how to do it. Adam has taught me everything, and he has never laughed at me. Anytime I go and say, Adam, I want to do this and this, it's like, okay, let's sit down. Let me show you how to do it. Thank you, Adam. He's the one who does all our printing. This printing is done by him.
Thank you. You know, Lucy, it's hard to say no to her. Whatever she wants, she's always trying to give you time. I want this and that, and this how much time. This program, this thing, we get it yesterday.
I'm sorry.
So it's generally, she's been such an inspiring person. To not only the business community, but also our African community, which is a lot here in London. So she's been really contributing factor to growth of a lot of small business here in London. And since I met her, which was 15 years ago, since she started, she had been gone through other businesses, and this entrepreneurship is one of our most successful endeavor. And congratulations for such a success.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I'll quickly bring forward Jeremy Parkin. Jeremy is the Ontario Regional Manager for Rogers TV in the South Star Club, even before talking. So I went and reached out to Rogers TV and said, I have great professionals here. I have lawyers. They can educate the public. I think I did a lot of... It was not convincing, but I'm a salesperson, Jeremy. So I think I must have put a very strong proposal. And so they accepted. Over the last 7 years, we have been featuring businesses on Rogers TV. The reason why we don't charge you for anything is because Rogers TV gives us free broadcasting, free airtime. Each one of you is entitled to 30 minutes of Rogers TV time, and I thank you so much. It's the first time in those 7 years for Jeremy to come out. And today I'm even talking to him and say the business has grown too, and Kitchener, can you give us more airtime there? I'm still negotiating. It's called negotiation. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Here.
Thank you, Lucy. Yeah, to quote Adam, it's hard to say no to Lucy. You cannot say no to Lucy, so I think I've just agreed to air the show in Kitchener as well, just for being here tonight. So wins of all of it. But you know what? It's great to be able to support the business community, great to be able to support the Entrepreneur Nation through just, giving up some airtime. But it's really Lucy who does all the work, and her team in putting those shows together and putting the content together that we're able to share with our viewers. So thank you to everyone in the audience who has taken part. It's great to put a human face to the digital one that we see on the screens, and you're doing great work. So congratulations to Lucy and everyone in attendance.
Thank you so much. So I have Karim and Oz, and Mohammed. I will not ask them to come to the front because they are working. They are the ones who record our TV, the videos that I send to Rogers TV, because we do our own production. We do our production, and then Rogers TV offers the airtime. I thank you so much. So those who are not here today is Lally Crossan, is our corporate franchise and trademark lawyer. Lally has worked with me, the journey, from day one when I started the Entrepreneur Nation and called it the name. And I knew that based on the interest that I was seeing, I knew that someone would steal the name. So I looked for franchise lawyers in London and I came across Lexcom Business Lawyers. Lele franchised our company and now no one can use that name in Canada. And Lele has been with me the entire time. Anytime I want to make a decision, I just email Lele and say, what do you think? So he's my business advisor as well. Pushpinder Singh is not here, but he's the corporate accountant for the Entrepreneur Nation. Matt does all the numbers and sends to Pushpinder to file with the Canada Revenue Agency. Again, I told Pushpinder, if Canada Revenue Agency calls, make sure it is your number that is there. So I don't want to talk to Canada Revenue Agency. My son Eric is the incoming paralegal to help us with compliance and litigation support. And Mohammed Kashif is our web developer. We have 35 websites. Because of the chapters that we have, he's the one who develops and supports that, and he is located in Pakistan. Again, I've worked with him for 7 years. So Neo Concam is right there. Neo Concam is the one who gives us investment advice, and I have Lonnie Singh is the one who is going to do valuation for our company, because I've been working in this company for all this time and I don't know how much it's valued. So I want to value it and see if I'll start selling shares. I started the women group, the Global Women in Leadership. I will not have to read all that, but I want to recognize one of them who is here. Lisa Gu has come all the way from Waterloo. Lisa, come forward. So the Global Women in Leadership is worldwide, and we support women, and so we reached out to other women who can help them to become great leaders, and Lisa is such a trainer, so she's one of our trainers. 1 minute only or less.
And just super great to be here, to see all the faces, have very genuine conversations with you all, and the food was amazing, thanks to all the sponsors, and I did not know I would be called here, but great to be connecting, and thanks, Lucy, for creating everything here.
Thank you. I like giving people surprises. So I always say, even on LinkedIn, I mention people without knowing that they'll be mentioned. So I always say, if you hang out with Lucy, always be ready. So we are almost coming to an end, and I thank you for your patience. I want to recognize 3 entrepreneurs. And they will only take 1 minute. And I'll tell you why I want to recognize them. Karen, please come forward. I know it's a surprise. I didn't tell her that she'll talk. But we are recognizing her today. Karen is a personal injury lawyer and a partner at Beckett Injury Lawyers in downtown. She was one of the founders of the Entrepreneur Nation. When I started without any members and I reached out to her, she accepted. So thank you so much. But she became very busy and took a break. But great people always stay with us. So I decided to invite her today so you can meet her. And she's actually a bencher at the Law Society of Ontario. I think she has to explain to you what that means.
Thanks very much, Lucy. I won't take a lot of time. This has been very enjoyable. I really appreciate the invitation. It's nice to meet some new faces here tonight. I'm just thoroughly impressed by what Lucy has grown over the years. I met her several years ago, and I remember sitting at the Holiday Inn for lunch, and she told me about this vision that she had, and I didn't see it. But that's why she's doing what she does and why I'm practicing law. But it's been tremendous. Congratulations to all of you, because quite clearly you're having a significant success with what you're doing. And have a great evening. Thank you again for inviting me.
What do you do as a bencher?
As a bencher. So the lawyers in the room will know that benchers are essentially directors of the regulatory body for Ontario's lawyers and paralegals. So we create competency requirements. Sometimes we have to discipline if lawyers run afoul of some of the rules of professional conduct, but really it is the regulatory body. Every profession has one. and lawyers and paralegals have that. So I'm currently one of the elected lawyer benchers, serving a term from 2023 until next May, 2027.
Thank you so much. I want to invite Jerry Ho. Jerry is a past member of the Entrepreneur Nation. Again, as I said, I never let great people disappear completely. Jerry, I keep texting you and messaging you on LinkedIn to keep the conversation going. But the reason why I'm recognizing Jerry today is he started a networking group like this. I think you'll explain more, but it's a training group as well. It's called Growth Day London. Growth Day. And I think Jeremy needs to know Growth Day so that he can feature you on Rogers TV. Please, Jerry, come forward. Growth Day London, and all our members are invited to go to the next one.
Thanks, Lucy, for having me here. And I'll tell you, I'm always blown away by you. We've known each other for quite a few years, right?
Yes, yes.
And I'm just so inspired about your attitude in that. And I think that's a really testament to what you've built is that now you can go back to Kenya for half a year, and this takes on a life of its own. That it actually takes care of itself because you built it the right way. So thank you.
Thank you.
Like Lucy was saying, I've worked with people for quite a long time, and one of the biggest challenges most people always told me was the need for personal and professional development. And that was something that I've always, felt that was important. So about a year and a half ago, I sat down with a couple partners and we decided to create a program, a semi-annual program, a day-long training event in the area of personal and professional development. We called it Growth Day London. We've already run 2 events, last November and one just 3 weeks ago. We've had over a couple hundred people go through the program or come to the events. We sold out the last one 10 days early. And we're so excited about the fact that the response we've got back from it has been completely overwhelming. So if you want, follow me on social media. It's Jerry Hall. And we're sharing lots of information about the upcoming event in November. We've got some huge guests coming up. We're scaling this thing big time. And I appreciate you, Lucy, letting me have the opportunity to share this with these folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone, Jerry, who supports businesses is my best friend. Actually, one of my best friends, because I call everyone my best friend. So when you're in the room, all of you, you are one of my best friends. I want to invite one member because sometimes giving back to the community is not only money, it's not only your time. Sometimes some of us have to go above and beyond. So there's one of us who has gone above and beyond and put their foot forward to do something. And I don't want to say, I want him to say, Andrew, please come forward. I'm not going to say, I want him to say, but I want you to know that Andrew Crook is the principal broker of PC275 that he started about 20 years ago from the scratch. He has grown it. And Andrew was my co-worker at TD Bank, so we have come from far. And he has been a member of the Entrepreneur Nation, the CEO group, I think over 8 years.
Yes.
I can't even remember.
2012, one of the first.
I don't even know if you know that you're still paying a membership.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Okay, we are not supposed to tell you. So I want Andrew to tell you, and especially if you're in London, and Adam, Jerry, everyone, Asan, I want you to hear what Andrew has decided to do, and let's support him. So Andrew, please, thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna grab my thing here, just a little problem. Andrew Crook is my name, and I am obviously known for real estate and doing business here, but today I'm now standing in front of you all as a candidate for city council. I am running for Ward 13, which is downtown. My last name is Crook, C-R-O-O-K, so that's a very strong name. And so my slogan says it all right there. I think it's the dance honesty. Absolutely. Yeah, because you have to have fun. I have to laugh at something, right? And I really appreciate the opportunity here to speak. And I'm not going to take much time, but more or less, I just want to say that London needs a different approach, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Downtown is an area that has been neglected for far too long, and that's why I'm jumping into it. I love a challenge. That's why I did PCB 75 and started real estate, and now I'm stepping into the political ring to make a little change here around as well. So what I need from people is if you have stories downtown, if you have anything, I want to hear it. AndrewCrook.ca is my website, and I'm looking to connect with people that want to share, want to collaborate, because that's the number one thing we need is participation. That's what we need. So I'm putting my step forward to do that, and I really thank you for giving me a moment to talk here. Thank you.
Yeah. So just stay here. So there's one thing I'll tell you. Sometimes when people talk about politics, we look the other way, right? Because we think we should not even be talking about politics. But city politics are non-partisan, so it's not part of any party. All of us can support him. You don't have to feel like he's not supporting your party. And also, we are business owners. If we can grow our businesses and support businesses and grow a big brokerage, he can actually make changes in the city. And when he told me he was going to run, I knew that the city was going to be run professionally. Because sometimes we sit down and do nothing, and people even who have no qualifications go out there and become our leaders. Then we sit back and complain how the city is not running. But we didn't bring people forward. And so I'm going to support members of the Entrepreneur Nation who decide to put their foot forward. It's not easy for him to leave his brokerage and go into politics. He has just seen what's happening in downtown London. He has seen Londoners sleeping in the streets in the winter months. How can we just watch and just look the other way? I told him, Andrew, I can't do that. When I'm in Kenya enjoying great weather, I hear people are sleeping in the street in the winter months. And business owners are okay with that. We just pass because we don't want to do politics. No, we are going to do politics. I'm going to invite anybody who wants to do politics, and I support you to get in. And Jeremy, you allow me on Rogers TV to support people to get in so that we can have the city running. Even the province, even the federal. Let's stop complaining. Let's do something. And let's bring up people who want to do that and support them. So my request for you is not supported by any big parties. He's actually using his own money from his own pocket. So can we support him? I have pledged $1,000.
Thank you.
Personal money, because we cannot use company money to sponsor them for the local city.
That's right.
So I've pledged my 1,000. We don't have to pay it right now. We can pay in installments. So please, if you want to support a member of the Entrepreneur Nation to go and change the city of London, I request you to pledge. Not now, but think about it. And whatever you pledge. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll hit the ground running with you.
AndrewCrook.ca.
Yes, AndrewCrook.ca. And I'm requesting our members to give me permission to hit the ground running with Andrew. We go knocking doors, because most people knock doors in the residential areas.
Right.
I want you to knock doors from business owners.
Have begun.
And ask them, has anybody ever knocked your door to come? Because people knock doors at the residential areas. Nobody thinks about business owners. Nobody knocks our doors. And we are the ones supporting the economy. So I've told Andrew, we are doing it differently this time. Knock doors, every business in downtown.
Yes.
And they'll support you because they have the money to do that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Please. And with that said, the meeting is over. So please, if you want to stay around, if you want to stick around and chat, please do that. And don't run away from anybody who is putting their foot forward to change the way things are going. Otherwise, we'll continue complaining forever. And I'm tired of hearing people complaining. So let's support. Thank you.
Very good, Tracy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes.